Hey guys, it's Yura. It's been a while. I know it's been a couple months. I think a couple months? No, a month or so since I updated, and I completely missed out on October's favorites, so I guess I'll be like just combining October and November into one and then do a November favorite video since it's already beginning of December. I noticed that I've gotten a significant amount of new subscribers since I last updated. So, thank you guys for subscribing, and I also thank you to my old subscribers for continuing to stay subscribed and continuing to watch. That means a lot and it's just incredible. Yeah, but I hope we all could endeavor on this journey together for however many years that I'll be doing this, or however, I don't know, just endless amount of time, I guess. I must warn you on a few things. This is probably gonna be one of my more non-beauty oriented type of favorites. It's gonna be definitely more geekier ones. There will be beauty products, just not as much, I guess. First one would definitely be this nail buffer. Honestly, I haven't seen one since I was in 7th grade when my parents owned this like smaller store, and then we had like miscellaneous type of things just roaming around, and I picked one up and I was like, oh, what is this? And I used it. I was like, oh, this is like what the secretaries do. This is like what you see people do on like movies and stuff or shows. And I did it and it's like, whoa, I didn't know it did this. It's a nail buffer, so it like makes your nails really shiny and smooth, and it looks like you just put nail polish on them, like clear coat nail polish. And I was like amazed by this magic that happened. But I just lost it one day and I haven't seen one ever since then. I tried looking for it, but I didn't know what it was called or what it exactly did. So yeah, and I just looked up nail files because that's what I thought it was, and nail files are similar but different from this. So it's like I just gave up on my search until my friend Angela gave me one after she went to Korea and she came back, and then this was just one of her random presents. She gave it to me and I was like, yes! Because she didn't know this. She just randomly gave me one. And I probably was more excited about this than my other presents. Sorry, Angela. It's almost deteriorating, so I probably would go out and buy a new one since I know what it is now. Since my friend and I had a long discussion on what this actually is. Okay, so moving on to our next one, it would be this Harvest Berry from Bath & Body Works. It's their body spray, body mist, body spritzer, something like that. Yeah, this basically wasn't my last one where I like mentioned that it transitions over into fall and like colder weather. Definitely reminds me of those colder weathers, and the trees desiccating and just walking through them are just amazing. So yeah, I've been loving this lately because I just use it all the time now. And the description on this says, luscious berries, invigorating bergamot, and cassis are blended with white citrus, jasmine, and anise to create this tempting fall fragrance. Lovely. It smells like potpourri to me, and honestly it reminds me of potpourri that I used to, like my parents used to use way back in the day, and I think that's the reason why like I just like this, because it brings back all those memories. And for nails, I've been loving this little Estee Lauder nail polish in Frosted Fantasy. It's this dusty rose type of nail color with small specks of silver glitter. It's more of a nudish type of color. It just kind of blends in with the skin tone, I guess. It's just a little bit more pinkish, and it elongates my nails, it elongates my fingers, and that, I don't know, I guess I've been gravitating towards this nail polish rather than like my darker ones for winter. It's probably because I've been putting my darker ones on for way too much and I kind of got sick of it, so I've been gravitating more nude. And for lips, I've been switching over to my NYC lipstick, like their little cheap 99-cent round lipstick in 32B Mahogany. I usually use this during winter pretty much, basically when, you know, everything's dark and kind of gloomy-ish, and then this just fits with it. I've been using this for several years now. The same color for several years. It's a very lustrous type of lipstick, glides on smoothly, and what I usually like to do is just use it as staining actually rather than a full-on lipstick, because honestly doesn't last long as a lipstick, but if you, you know, put it on your lips and then blot it out and then you repeat that several times, you get this brick red type of deep color on your lips, and it's like a stain color, so it looks much more natural, and it just stays on like the whole day without much problem. And since it's like 99 cents, it's also very affordable, so yeah. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I've been loving these rings lately. These are the rings that I made back in the day when I went through my whole jewelry making phase. These were inspired by the whole Lord of the Rings, like the elves and the Elder Age. It's very whimsy and very ethereal. I've been gravitating towards these lately. I don't know why. These are pretty delicate, so you gotta make an actual conscious effort to put these on and off, and they're more like showy type, I guess, but I've been wearing these lately a lot, and yeah, it just makes my fingers look more fairy-like, and it goes really well with my nail polish. So I think we're gonna go into one of my more geekier type of favorites, and it's these vitamins. I've been taking these 2 vitamins every single day, like 1 a day. These are both from Nature's Bounty, and this is in Ginkgo Bilboa, and this is vitamin C. Now Ginkgo's, I've been taking these because it helps promote healthier brain function and maybe perhaps memories, because there has been some definite correlations between Ginkgo's and reducing Alzheimer's, or at least slowing down Alzheimer's. For the elderly, they haven't tested out brain function in younger kids, definitely not in my age area, but just in case it does, I decided to spend some money on this. Vitamins are expensive. Vitamins are expensive. So I don't know if it actually works or if it's just placebo or not. I honestly can't really tell. But I'm also taking them for antioxidant properties because Ginkgos are one of the oldest lineages of trees out there. They're from the dinosaur era, basically. And I mean, in order to survive that long throughout history, there must be something in them to keep them going. And also, during the atomic bomb attack on Hiroshima, the Ginkgo trees were pretty much one of the only survivors there. They survived the atomic bomb attack. Doesn't that just blow your mind? So when they found that out, like, they were interested in like how the antioxidant properties in the Ginkgos would probably be, and so it probably has a crap ton of it. So I've been using it for that property as well. And as for vitamin C's are important in collagen making, and also getting rid of the free radicals, because it just absorbs the free radicals basically. So yeah, and I've been hoping that these will keep me away from the cold and the flu as well, because I haven't gotten sick yet. And another thing you probably won't find me without one will be my recorder, because I carry this around with me every day now. I spend like 40 bucks on this, but it's definitely worth it because I originally bought it for my lectures to record them and to review them. And honestly, I listen to my podcast, my lecture recordings like all the time. I sleep with it on, I put it in my Zune, and I listen to it when I'm going somewhere or walking to class. Just, yeah. I realized like this isn't only for class, I could also use it for other stuff. So I've been using it for personal notes as well. I just like speak into it and review it, and I was like, oh, that's what I need to do. Or, oh, I had that idea, and then I just, you know, review all that. And it holds, I don't know, I forgot like how many hours, but it holds at least 10 hours for sure. Yeah, if you're a college kid, it might be a good idea to just go out and get one and invest in one, because it's definitely a lifesaver. If you're a science major, definitely go get one. You're gonna need it somewhere along the line, and it's gonna save your life. I know like not many people do this type of favor, but I've been really addicted to this game lately. I'm not much of a gamer, but this computer game is just so addicting. It's called When the World, not When the World Spins, that's another thing. That's actually an inside joke between me and my friends, and you'll see why. It's called And Yet It Moves. It's this indie type of computer game, and I found out about it when Vsauce featured it in their video last summer. So not the recent summer, last summer. So back in 2011, I believe. Is that so? Is that correct? Yeah, when Vsauce featured it in one of their videos, and I was like, ooh, let me download it. And I played it, and I was like, this is so fun. I normally do not like video games, but this was just so fun, and I just gravitated by it. And my brother ended up reformatting my computer this past summer, because he thought he would be like doing his sister a nice job, but he did it without asking me. So thank you for deleting all my files and kind of messing up my order on my playlist and everything on my computer. Thank you. But then I recently found it again. I found the game. Yeah. So I have to start it all over again. I went back to level 1 and I've been playing it again. Yeah. So the game is basically about this little paper boy who goes on this journey in this paper textured world, and he could, if he moves too fast, like if he falls too fast, he could cut himself and he dies, or he could fall into an empty void and die. But the cool thing about this game is that you can also flip the world around, so you're basically controlling how also the gravity works in it, and you're in control of this world to revolve around you. And in a sense, it's an interesting type of concept because it makes you feel like his world, even though it's only 2D, has even more dimensions than our 3D, because you're able to make the world move around and then manipulate the gravity, and it kind of mind fucks you in a sense. But it's just, that part of it just makes it so fun, and that's what I like about it. And I generally tend to only play games where the world spins. That's the inside joke. My friends were playing games and then they asked me like, you don't play games again? Like, not really. Like, what kind of games do you like? I like it when the world spins. And then they were just like, my friends thought I was tripping on something. I was probably not sober to them. For 30 minutes, they were like confused, like what I meant by it. And I was trying to explain it, and it just didn't come out right. And all I had to do was just say the name of the title of the game, and then they would have understood it. But yeah, I just went on to explain like what it meant, and it just confused the hell out of them for like good 30 minutes. And then finally we figured it out, and ever since then, they're just, that's our little inside joke. Now you guys kind of sort of know about it. Yeah, like that's like the only games that I play. Like Tetris, I like it better when you could flip everything around. So it's like a first person Tetris. Like if you look that up, you will see what I mean. It's like, it's just, but those are the ones that are fun to me. But if you're like spatially challenged, probably not a good idea. You probably would not like it. The music I've been listening to lately has been Civil Wars. I think they broke up like 2-3 weeks ago, which I'm really sad about, but I don't know if they did. I hope they're not. I really hope they're not, because I recently found them and I was just like, just love their music. They're a country folk duo. It's just so beautiful because everything's pretty much an acoustic where you just hear, you know, their voice and their harmonies and their guitar pretty much, and it just, that's all you need. That's like all you need in their music. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I think they broke up, I'm not sure, but you could definitely check out their channel. I think this is their official channel. Yeah, check them out. They were the kind of music that I listened to while I was studying. I just like put it on repeat and then study. Ooh, and for movie, it was Halloween and I was just going through my horror film phase, and I've been liking Suspiria. You guys don't know what it's about this girl who's a ballet dancer based in New York, but she moves to Germany to go to this school because she got a letter from them. And you know, right from the beginning, when she enters the school, there's a girl like screaming and running out and just something's wrong. And it's pouring, she needs to go somewhere, but you know, the first 15 minutes, beautiful death scene. You gotta watch it. Beautiful death scene. You'll see what I mean. And all these weird things are happening along the way where people are like kind of dying off. She later finds out it's run by witchcraft and stuff, so it's an interesting film, and it might come off as like a cheesy 70s like type of movie, but you gotta watch it. Some of the things are just like, you take a screenshot of it and it's like, ooh, that's a nice display. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want, just take a moment to check out my blog at piecestopieces.blogspot.com. I know I won't be around for the next few weeks because again I have finals coming up, and the next time I'll probably be able to update will be like winter break, and hopefully I'll be able to just make a lot more videos then. I usually update there more often than here, so if you guys just wanna just browse some time around, just check that out. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Bye!